Good morning, Trinity Trailblazers. I'm news reporter Kira Davis.
And I'm news reporter Jeffrey Fauna.
And you're watching WTAS Channel 6 News.
Today is Monday, November 26, 2018.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence.
Please be seated.
Today the cafeteria staff is hard at work preparing PB&J sandwich, yogurt dipper box, omelet, and pancakes.
With a choice of 5 sides: croissants, sausages, fries, veggies, fruits.
Now to Maddie with our weather, sports, and special announcements.
Good morning, Trinity Elementary School. This is Madeline Apple. Today the weather is PM thunderstorms. Today we expect a high of 79 and a low of 51. Tomorrow we expect a high of 61 and a low of 42. Sports. The Packers lost to the Vikings 17-24. Birthdays. The following Trailblazers have birthdays today and over the weekend: Slater, Schmidt. Today in history, November 26th, 1917, the National Hockey League is formed. Now to administration for our morning announcements.
Good morning, Trailblazers, and welcome back to everybody. Hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving break, and we're so happy to have everybody back again with us. We do have a lot to share this morning, so I want to share a couple of things. Our first thing is that we are really excited. We are bringing back the Character Traits and Student of the Month celebrations. So we are talking about what will be the character trait for December celebration, and that is trustworthiness. So you'll be getting a poster for your classroom that says trustworthiness. It tells you a little bit about it. Some of the things with trustworthiness: to be honest, keep promises, stand up for what you believe in, be your best, and be a good friend. Those are ways to be trustworthy. So you'll learn more about that in your classroom. Also, Student of the Month. So you'll be getting something bigger than this to read, but it'll talk about Student of the Month and ways to earn Student of the Month and things to think about, like, do you prepare for classroom activities? Do you go above and beyond your role? Have you turned in all your work? Do you show up to class on time? Are you a positive role model? And all those things can help you earn Student of the Month. And with that comes a fun celebration at the end of December with us, doesn't it?
Absolutely. A lot of cupcakes from Miss Diane in the cafeteria. Besides our Student of the Month, and kind of going along with that, is just a reminder, teachers, that we have been off for a full week and we are back, which means we sometimes need those reminders, and we don't want to take for granted that we don't remember our school rules. So please make sure that you take a moment today to make sure that you go back through our classroom and school rules with all of our students so that we know what the expectations are for the next couple of weeks and for the rest of the year. I also want to mention that we are going to be participating as a school in a very special food drive. Our first grade pod every year supports the Thomas Promise Foundation, and this is a group that gets together and they collect different types of food and they bag them up for students that may not have food over the weekends, because when they come to school they get a nice hot meal here with us, but sometimes when they go home they don't have food for the weekends. So the Thomas Promise Foundation collects foods and bags it up so that students can take it home with them on the weekend so that they don't go hungry. So inside every class pod, you're going to find a box that has the Thomas Promise Foundation logo on the front, and that's what we're going to be collecting our food in. So over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be collecting things that would typically go in a kid's lunch or backpack, not regular food drives. So let's not think about it that way. It's about what things might go in your lunchbox. So some examples would be cans of ravioli, cans of tuna, some Vienna sausages, juice boxes, individually wrapped cookies or crackers, cereal or granola bars, packaged snacks, dried fruits, even school supplies like pencils, crayons, papers, and miniature toiletries such as soap, toothbrushes, toothpaste, and bottled water. I know those are a little bit different than what we've collected before, but it's because of that purpose. We want to make sure that we can bag it up and send it home with them over the weekends. So lots of exciting things happening, making sure that we're paying attention, making those good role models, and helping our community. Now let's find out what our words of wisdom are today.
Good morning, Trinity Elementary. This is Morella with a few words of wisdom. Today's news is filled with many sad and negative things happening in the world. But guess what? There are many, many wonderful, awesome, and incredible things going on in the world. We need to remind ourselves of all the good things that are happening. For example, every day millions of people are reaching out to help others. Millions of people are acting courageously. Millions of people are contributing to the world in positive and wholesome ways. Hopefully you're one of them. So next time you feel overwhelmed by all the negative news, remember these words from American writer Silas Bent. Harmony seldom makes the headlines. This is Morella Saad leaving you with a few words of wisdom and reminding you that there's never a wrong time to do what's right. Now back to administration for a summary.
Great. Thank you for those words of wisdom, and those were great words of wisdom. Sometimes the negative news overshadows some of the positive things that are happening out there. And remember, there's a lot of positivity in our world, and you can be part of that positivity. Even when some negative things happen, like the California fires, it's been devastating to many families out there, but we are seeing families jump in. We've seen firefighters and first responders jump in, and the community as a whole jump in and support one another and really be positive people in a time when they really need help.
Absolutely, just like our food drive.
Just like our food drive, that's right. That'd be a great way to be a positive person for others as well. Thank you. Now back to our announcers.
Thanks for watching WTES Channel 6 News. I'm news reporter Kira Davis.
And I'm news reporter Jeffrey Conlon. Be kind.
Be responsible.
Be the best you can be.
The choice is yours.
Have a marvelous Monday.